for accepting my invitation and being here live today.
Thanks, Rajni. It's my pleasure to be on the platform like LinkedIn with you because you are a leading personality in this pan India level. We can easily accept it, and it is a really privilege for me.
Yes. Yes, thank you so much. It's been, this month I'm dedicating it to our community members जो हमारे millionaire coaches group में हैं. And I'm honored to have you, one of the first members from our community, live streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube. So before we begin, I want you to introduce yourself. Where are you joining from? What do you do? So that the audience can get related with you.
Right. Uh, Basically, I am based in Noida, nearby
Mhm.
Delhi NCR, and I worked as a lifestyle coach and motivator with a
Hmm.
company called Kundanlal Foundation. I'm the co-founder of Kundanlal Foundation, and
Mhm.
we basically having the three verticals in our business.
Hmm.
One is the corporate training, second one is the lifestyle coaching, and third one is the career counseling. So in these three verticals, we explore the possibilities on the pan-India basis regarding the fulfillment of the client requirements with the corporate training, lifestyle coaching, and the career counseling. We cover the corporate, we cover the academics, we cover the all kind of industries from the student to the youth to the upcoming professionals and senior most people who are working in the high stress domain in the industry.
Great.
That is it.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know you have a glorious career in coaching, training, especially institutional and corporate. And yesterday I had a chance to witness it live, first time on a master class. And
Right.
you and are amazing speaker and motivators. I've seen it. So having worked with so many thousands of students and more than many professionals, what are the common career choice mistakes or regrets they have, in your experience, and how you think that the upcoming generation can avoid while making their career choices.
Okay. A really valuable question. See what happens when a person be in a career. He never ever try to align the personal issues with the working culture.
Hmm.
His basic mistake is the fundamental mistake is that the alignment between the personal behavior to the work culture.
Hmm.
He never ever make it. He without aligning the personal behavior, personal choices, he start working in the corporate or any wherever he's working. So
Hmm.
that uh, misalignment creates a lot of disturbances in the career, and that will become the regret for you.
Hmm.
So always to avoid how to avoid it is to ask me before going for any working culture, we
Hmm.
must align our personal behavior aspects with the working capacities, working capability, and enhance the possibility to make it an alignment.
Hmm.
If we really make that alignment, definitely we will go through it and the regret won't become, and we can get the happiness, we will get the purposefulness, we will get the personal excellence, and
Hmm.
ultimately the work life balance will come across the life. So we cannot say if this regret doesn't come,
Hmm.
definitely you will come nearby the work life balance, balancing between the professional as well as the personal life, and we can move on without any regret. So thing is that a person supposed to align the career with the personal choices,
Hmm.
personal behavior,
Hmm.
personal purposes. Everything must be aligned with the work culture. So that thing is to be required to make a perfectness, to alignment with the without regret life.
Yes, I think as you rightly said, no, generally youngsters once they are out of college, they quickly jump into the most lucrative option, or maybe something that is trending, peer pressure, and inside the pressure they make those choices, and eventually later they realize that this was not something I really as beautiful as life could be. It doesn't look like a red carpet or bed of roses. Life is not like that. So often
Yeah,
come to a point where either we regret and start looking at where is the gap, and start aligning. The word that he uses, to align with what I really need, what is good for me, what really satisfies me, and choosing that path. Having said that, many people, for many people, having a balance, often right now many people I've heard saying balance is a myth. It doesn't exist. You can't have both the worlds. So what you have to share, like when it comes to work life balance, being happy, does it really happen? What you have to say?
yeah. It's a myth. This line itself having the answer in this concern. See, what I will tell, once a person is shifting from the academics to the corporate culture,
Hmm.
right? And he must be having some priorities.
Hmm.
In the young life, in the young generation, people are not having the burden over the pressure of the family and the relationship and the friendship and the work culture. Everything need to be countable, right? Once we count them, like a young man person is interested about the family, about the friends, about the colleagues, about the family friends. What exactly happened at the time? Person never ever thought what exactly the time manageable for those priorities. It is not prioritized.
Hmm.
We always do the things as per the requirement,
Hmm.
not as per the purposeful.
Hmm.
Purpose is not defined.
Yeah.
Without defining the purpose, we are just simply jumping into the situation and trying to handle the situation. So for that, so many things are required. We need a mentorship. We need a relationship. We need a short span, joyful breaks also. Because
Yeah.
consistently, if you're working in a life culture, in a corporate life, you need a break also, right?
Hmm.
That break is always will be give a purpose of the defining of the time period, wherever you are spending the time with the
Hmm.
family members, with the colleagues, with the office mates, wherever need to be purposely defined in a that sense. It have to be in a kind of consistency in
Hmm.
terms of taking the breaks with
Hmm.
the proper mentorship. Because
Hmm.
if you doesn't comes across any mentorship, you
Hmm.
won't get any kind of proper defined guidance. Right?
Okay.
Defined guidance is the major parameter while
Hmm.
taking the purposely in the life of any individual. Right? So once, whenever we are taking the situation or in kind of in the sense of getting the decision making, or clarity, because that time we lose the confidence because
Hmm.
we are not purposely making the efforts,
Hmm.
and those efforts will give the wrong direction in terms of the getting the conclusive remark for the life,
Hmm.
right? Because we are not able to give the decision making parameters in the life without getting the guidance. So for that, 100% requirement of a good mentorship,
Hmm.
proper breaks in the life,
Hmm.
and it may be from work culture to your family life and from family to work culture. So that will give a kind of balancing in a proper mechanism of the work life balance. And one more thing I want to add in this context,
Hmm.
work life balance is not the need of the time. It is
Hmm.
the essential parameter. We should not avoid it. Time management always gives so many alarming situations. If a person is working in a busy schedule and he or she is making the balance in between the life from personal to professional or professional to personal,
Hmm.
definitely the work-life balance will give the alarm situations as
Hmm.
the time management is not proper done. Right. So
Yeah.
time always plays an important role. How you are defining your own time in terms of your workability, in terms of your personal, or in terms of your office, in terms of your home affairs, what exactly you do. It should be purposely defined with the context of the time management. So that will give a correct picture of the work-life balance. And it will be useful for not only for the youngsters, even we are the for senior people. We
Hmm.
work with the senior people. Those are really ignoring the getting in terms of mentorship or breaks, or they consistently working for getting the high achievements, higher parts of the life. They won't think about the breaks. They won't think about the vacations or holidays. They simply keep on moving on a track, on a mechanic. Right.
Yeah.
So that itself will give so many stress, so many health issues will come across that one. Like health issues, the cardio disease, and mental problems, and
Yeah.
physical unevenness. So all the
Yes.
substance across with the senior level people also. So we should give a proper timing,
Hmm.
proper purposefully definition with the proper mentorship. That is the ultimate goal of the life if we want to implement the work-life balance in the life.
Very rightly said. Like earlier, you talked about alignment and prioritizing. Then again, prioritizing with the time. Like, no, you need to take the breaks at the right time, not just keep working. And if we don't focus on these things, definitely we'll run into some problem, either in our health or in our relationships or no mental peace. So different ways life will be giving you signs, like no, you need to keep checking. And with a guided mentorship, like you can't do it alone. Many people feel iski zarurat nahi hai jab tak there is a big shock that they go through, like no, now I need to take care of no, everything then turns around. But having a mentor is actually a privilege, having a guide who can help you see you what you can't see, and that's a mentor's job. And that really helps to achieve a certain balance in life. So very important points, Prashant. Moving on, I want to know, like, if a professional is feeling stuck, like you're stuck in the same race, गोल गोल घूम रहे हैं, and then we are not going anywhere. What would be your steps, like what would you advise them, like how they can start looking at really bringing this balance where they are working as well as they are able to achieve the joy in their life also? So what would be the first few steps?
Yeah, you mean to say in terms of search over the excellence of pursuing the joyfulness in the life.
Yeah. So they like often we feel like we are stuck in the same cycle, stuck,
Yeah.
like life is not moving
That
and
is
you're not
what I
happy.
think.
Yeah.
I would say a person need to first look at the life coach or mentor nearby wherever he is based.
Hmm.
He or she supposed to look for a mentor, a life coach, and focus on the three major aspects.
Hmm.
I can highlight the three major aspects
Hmm.
before going for the mentorship or choosing the selecting a particular person as a mentor or life coach. Number one, first you define your inner peace,
Hmm.
your divine requirements,
Hmm.
which gives you peaceful life. Like I won't say you do meditation, you simply do yoga, you do visualization, affirmation, like that. See, everyone can tell the things, but before going to in search of the guidance, guided mentorship, you
Hmm.
have to define your own priorities. Like
Hmm.
we were searching the priorities, we are aligning the priorities in the work-life balance. Here also, to search a good life coach, you need to define your priorities in terms of your requirements. Whether you want the inner peace for your life, personal career, or professional career. I won't say personal, I would say personal career. Personal life itself is a career for you. We cannot define like that a personal life is itself is out of career. That life itself. So many people are working in the making the home, like so many females are working as a homemakers. They
Yeah.
also need the requirements for a life coach. They also need a mentorship. That means managing a home itself is a career. So, like that, if your spouse is looking for some kind of tense or strength, you need to look for that chapter is open. You have to be careful about your family members also, for yourself also. You prioritize your family members, your colleagues, your office mates. Wherever you feel the person is stuck somewhere, please advise him. Please go to the mentor. Please look for a life coach. That is the essential requirement for the life. Because once if you choose your mentorship or for the guided management, it is a kind of a maintenance. What we do, we choose the health insurance, we choose the life insurance, we choose the auto insurance for our vehicle and all. Why not we choose the mental life, the peaceful life, with the without any psychological disturbance like that? So it is a structured mechanism. Before choosing your own life coach, you have to decide your priorities. What
Wow.
are the problems you're facing? And a guided maintenance will give you a kind of peace, inner peace, divine peace, purpose peace. Everything you will get connected to the peaceful life. And once if you are really peaceful, definitely you can serve your work not as a burden or a pressure. It will be a first love for you. Ultimately, your work will become the love for you. You are loving your work. Once you are loving, you will never ever stress. You are never ever tired by doing your own job. It is the requirement. People generally what they feel, they will get tired. At the end of the day, they will feel stressed. They they are totally become zero while
Yes.
coming from the office. Why? Because they are not loving them that particular task or responsibilities of the job. So, what I will advise as a life coach or a mentor, we always recommend our clients like that. Always first give the priority to your work. Love that particular task, love that responsibility, love that work culture. Then only you will be get mix up with that environment, mix up that surroundings. And when the surroundings are comfortable, automatically you will be comfortable. It is a fact. So whenever you are in working in any condition, if you are not comfortable, definitely you will get in one extra stress in your life. So
Yeah.
always be careful about the choosing the right surroundings by giving the your feelings to love your work. If you are really loving your work, definitely you are getting the best surroundings, best comfort with your workability, and you will get the stress out from the life. Stress you should not think about to minimize it. You have to look for the managing the stress. No one can remove the stress from the life, but we can manage it. The
Yes.
management of stress is the now. So
Yes.
that guided mentorship will give you the strategies and techniques and mechanics will do how you can manage your stress and be in happily by loving your family, by loving your job, by loving your colleagues, everything you are comfortably in the
Wonderful.
day.
Wonderful. This is actually the goal that you have shared is like, the missing piece is to, we started with alignment, where then we talked about priorities, and then we talked about, having priorities in the time domain. It's not like no anytime I can do. It has to be managed effectively with the time. And eventually when we do all of this, finding joy in what you're doing, if that is missing, then everything goes for a toss. And having a mentor can help you find that all of this pieces, the pieces of puzzle coming together, and you eventually finding peace and joy in where you are and what you're doing. So this is no you have put the conversation in a way that it is under, people can understand. And the other important thing that you shared was having a mentor like an insurance, is as mandatory as having an
Yeah,
insurance,
that's
right? Because
not too part of your life.
yeah, everybody, even if it is a homemaker, it's not that you're eligible or not eligible. You're a human, you need a life coach, and this is another human who's there to see things that you can't see, right? And help you with how you can manage it. So being a mentor, we have walked the path. And tell me from your experience, Prashant, like from your life or your clients' story, like in terms of examples, like there's certain things that you faced or you did some correction for your client. Give us a give us a story that can people can relate, like how it is actually can help someone, maybe you or your client.
Okay, stories. A lot of stories are there. Countless stories.
Yes.
Almost a decade I have spent here in life coaching. See, one thing I will tell my clients: never ever never ever thought for the unavailable resources within you.
Hmm.
Always focus on whatever is available with you first. The first step to be happy, to be joyful, to be bright in the life, the thing what exactly we have and how we can manage it properly,
Hmm.
how we can utilize the first priority is that
Hmm.
once we are really able to utilize our available resources, whatever we have, I told every client from youngsters to CMO, CEO, and MD and CMD level people, whatever you have, you first look for the better management of your available resources.
Hmm.
And once you will get the betterment of the available resources, your joy will be with you,
Hmm.
your happiness will be with you, your confidence will be with you, and automatically you can generate the new available to unavailable resources. You
Hmm.
will become a kind of a strategic generator, whatever is required. You can dream well. To
Hmm.
get something, you should have a dream well position. If
Hmm.
you are dreaming a well situation, definitely you can plan it and you can achieve it.
Hmm.
So first step, what exactly you have resource and your available infra or whatever you have, use it, manage it, and properly utilize it. Then get the happiness with them.
Hmm.
Then dream well. And once you dream well, try to get achieved with a proper systematic mechanism. And once if you get that mechanism, automatically you get empowered.
Hmm.
That is the empowerment. That is the proper life transformation. That will get it from a life coach. Life coach, what exactly do? Life coach empowers the client to get the transformed life. And
Yeah.
that transformation will give a kind of clear picture about the future aspects of the career,
Hmm.
future aspects of the professional goals, personal goals. And when you will get that kind of intensity in the brain,
Hmm.
definitely you will choose the right path, right guide, right mentor, right purpose, and ultimately you are moving on a correct dream path. And that dream path will take you up to your desired destination. So it is the all about the things which exactly. Personally, I cannot get the names of the people those with me as a client, but
Yeah.
I can make sure I use this strategy from base to the advanced level to generate the available resource, manage them, and get up to the desired destination. That is
Wonderful.
the main requirement, to empower them to get them a transformed life. It is the ultimate goal of the life.
Yes. Often we have heard this saying, no, the grass is greener on the other side. We always look for things, no, outside us. We don't really look
Yes,
at what is there with us. So, as a coach, definitely we work on building the awareness, like the awareness of what you have got. And when you expand this awareness, you have the power to manage it well. And when, and if you're not expanding this awareness, then all the things that you don't know start managing you. This
right.
also I've got from another coach, like, so it's always, so with the help of a coach, you expand your ability to be aware of who you are, what you can do, and eventually the transformation that you said is, helping people feel empowered, is when they can see themselves that you are bigger than the situation. Often we feel, we shrink, we put, oh,
Very
I am
good.
a victim, I am small, I can't do this, world is hard, people are not, no. But when you work with a coach with all this awareness being worked upon, there are different techniques to do this, but when you get aware, you can really see that you're bigger than people, and the
Right.
people around, and you can manage it. You see that, it's possible, and that's empowerment, that's real power. And I have experienced it with my mentors, where I could go from a victim, being, somebody who keeps complaining about things, to really taking charge.
Yeah, it's nurturing the things from base to top.
Yeah, so this is so beautiful, Prashant. And having a life coach is like, yeah, really having somebody, behind you who can guide you, give you direction. And it's a privilege, and everybody can have. And and I think post pandemic, India has really opened up for personal and professional growth. And I look forward that you have more clients, more services for, institutes and corporates. So tell me, before we close, like, what is the plan for 2025? What, as a company that you're looking, like, how you want to grow, considering you have done so much work, what is your plan for this year and beyond?
For 2025, we plan three aspects. Number one, first we are more live online sessions so
Hmm.
that people can get aware about the possibilities of the life coaching scenario in the personal professional life, so that they can get aware, more aware. So we are launching at least for 3 to 4 sessions week, monthly, online on the different platforms of the social media. And apart from that, we are available across the time in our offices. We are based in Noida. And from the banner of the Kundala Foundation, we are open to address all such kind of issues of from the junior level to the senior level of executives, academics, academicians, industrialists, and corporate leaders. So they're welcome to our platform so that they can get. And I won't say you come alone. You supposed to come with your family members so that each and every can get benefited with our services and get the betterment aligned and empowered and like constantly.
Yeah. So Prashant and KLF House is available on LinkedIn. You're available on FB and WhatsApp also. You can reach out to him, and you'll find the details in the description of this session. And so thank you so much for becoming global with online services and reaching a larger audience. I know you had a great time, with the kind of career you had, in person for so many years, and now you're opening up, like, you can be anywhere, you can serve anybody anywhere in the world. And looking for a lot of success for you and your company, and more conversations like this. So thank you so much, Prashant, for spending this time with me.
Thank you.
Anything that you want to share before we close to the audience?
Just be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Cheers.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Thank you. Take care. Good night. I'll see you soon.